Morning, Mr. Tuna Fish. Such a good feeling to know you're alive. Such a happy feeling, you're growing in fucking inside. When you wake up, ready to say, what are you gonna say? I don't know. I'll make a fucking cool ass day, that's what I'm gonna do. Such a good feeling. Really good feeling. Greetings and welcome to the Monday Morning Vodkast podcast. Won't you be my neighbor? Good morning, all you Billy Bumblers out there. We've got an action-packed week of shows in store for you, let me just tell you that. So inspiration hit me last night, and I started writing down notes. Where are my notes? I don't know what that beeping is. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. The back channel overflow was just everywhere. It was a mess in there, and I had to call a mechanic. We'll just keep our fingers crossed and hope it doesn't get... I've got so many fucking notes here, and I don't have my glasses on either. I don't know why, but I have the word dick trolling in quotes on this page. I don't know. I had some notes for today. I wanted to talk about living with or without a brain tumor. I may or may not have a brain tumor. Probably not. Most likely I don't. Having a brain tumor makes you live your life differently. Having cancer makes you live your life differently. This is kind of stuff I've been talking about the last 7 years. Like, it shouldn't take a brain tumor or it shouldn't take cancer to make you live like it's the last day of your life. I know it's hard on a day-to-day basis to embrace things like that, especially when you're doing laundry, you're doing dishes, you're doing all the things that you do every day, the repetition, the day after day. And sometimes you can get so caught up in that you can forget that this is your life and your time is your commodity. And every moment that you're not spending happy or doing something that you want to do with your life, you know, in some ways is a waste of time. Of course, there are the things you have to do. You have to eat, you know, you have to consume, you have to, sleep. But with the exception of all the things that you really don't have to do, you should be living every day as though it's your last, because you're not promised another day. People get hit by cars every day. People get shot by a stray bullet every day. I'm not gonna get all dour this morning. What I want to do this morning is just switch over here real quick. Come over here with me. God damn it, that camera's all fucked up and wonky. But what I wanted to do this morning on the Vodkast podcast was bust into this little package right here. I believe this is the third and final package that my good friend Rick Brady sent me. It is absolutely sweet and awesome of him to do this, and it has inspired me so much. Like, I feel like for the first time in a long time, I feel inspired, and I feel like I could take on the whole empire by myself. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm sick of pussyfooting around it. I need your help. I need you guys to go out there and spread the word of this. If you really think it's funny, if you're really enjoying it, if you like watching me open these things, if you like making a mess of myself with food or whatever, if you've been entertained over the last years, if you've enjoyed this, do me a favor and just share this with one person, and ask them if they like it to do the same. I want this to be a domino effect. I want this to snowball. I want to wake up one morning and go to upload a video and look at my subscriber count and be like, whoa, there's 20 new people here. I'm really looking for some growth this year. I have to have a reason to keep doing this. I love doing this, and I will probably do some form of this for the rest of my life. But if I'm going to continue to do this, then I've got to make a real push for it and a real run for it. And I can't do that alone. I've done everything I can with the outside of like advertising. All right, I'm going to get off my high horse here. All right, so this morning, I'm not sure what's in this box, but I think it's Fraggle related, because when I talked to Rick, he said, hey, are you doing the Fraggle yet? So I hope I haven't ruined any surprises. But one last time, I want to really thank him a lot because he's given me the inspiration I need to get off my ass. He has breathed a lot of life back into this for me. There are days when I get up and I'm rearing to go and I'm super excited about it. But he continues to support the channel in so many ways. And I can't thank him enough. So let's go ahead, bust into this package from Rick, and let's see what's inside. Oh, I don't have the overhead cam on. All right, let's do this. The complete series of Fraggle Rock. Oh, that is awesome. Thank you so much, Rick. You know, Fraggle Rock holds a very special place in my heart. When I was a kid, we didn't have cable for a long time. And hang on, let's go back over here. When I was young, we didn't have cable for a long time, but when we did, we got HBO. I think it was maybe part of a package early back in the day. Do you remember when cable first started and how it started to change the world and how like you know, pay channels, you didn't have commercials? To me, at that time in my life, was the greatest thing on earth because I'd grown so sick and tired of like watching your cartoons and having to see commercials. Now, if they're commercials for the toys you wanted to purchase, then it was all cool because it was interesting. Okay, that's a little bit better. I just cannot get comfortable this morning. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like no matter what I do, I can't pull this shit together this morning. Fraggle Rock holds a special place in my heart because me and my mother used to watch it. It was on HBO, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I watched every damn episode of that. And I remember getting to the final few episodes, and the thing that was nice about that show, which a lot of kids shows didn't have, was continuity. There was a storyline building towards something. And when Doc and the Sprocket had to move to go help their friend out in Arizona, they had just recently discovered it, and for the first time, Doc was able to see a Fraggle. So here it is, this Fraggle hole. He knows they're there, but he has to leave to go help his friend. And Gobo and all them are all bummed out too, because for the first time they've made contact with a human and they've actually seen them and they've talked. And it was a moving moment to me as a kid when he moves and then discovers that there's a Fraggle hole just about everywhere you need a Fraggle hole. Would you like to see my Fraggle hole? That's going to be another episode. I have got a little bit of a sneak preview of something coming in July. Our governor just recently expedited the legalization of cannabis here in Virginia. So as of July 1st, you'll be able to possess, for recreational purposes, up to 1 ounce and be able to grow 4 plants. I think you know where this is going. I am going to do, for this summer, starting in July, actually probably starting a little bit earlier because I need to order some seeds and some shit. I am going to do a gardening show, and we're going to watch the growth of my 4 plants and see how it comes along. I've never had a green thumb. Let's just say I have been able to grow some certain things outdoors very easily in here in Virginia. Here in Virginia, I swear to God today. Guys, I'm going to have to let you go. My mouth feels broken, and I've got some Fraggle Rock to watch. So I hope you guys are dancing your cares away and putting your worries away for another day, at least for today. That's my wish for you today. I hope you have a very peaceful and fulfilling day. Huge shout out to Rick Brady. Thank you so much once again. You go above and beyond, and I certainly appreciate it. So thank you, Rick. And I want to thank Jess, too. She sent me a certain product, which I unboxed during our Zoom meeting the other night, which I might have a recording of. And if I can dig it out, I'll include it in a future episode of the Vodkast podcast. So if you want to see what it was that she sent me, then you're going to have to stay tuned and keep watching these. And if you guys are loving watching these as much as I'm loving making them, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, especially sharing. And hit that little bell icon. It'll let you know every time I put out a new video. Don't forget to make somebody smile today and take care of each other out there. I'm Jason Oliveira. This is the Vodcast podcast, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Boy, howdy.